guys, bonjour, mabuhay, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Roma and welcome. And for my returning subscribers, hi guys, welcome back and thank you once again for always tuning in. So for today's video, I am going to do a 6 months update, so kind of like a review, and also wear and tear already of my Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini. So if you're interested, just stay tuned. So okay guys, so like I have mentioned, I am going to do a 6 months review of my Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini, and I wanted to do a 6 months review because I actually, ever since I got this, I have used this bag in comparison to my other handbags quite a lot. So that's why I wanted really to give you a 6 month review, because I think there's a lot of things to say about this handbag. But before that, I am going to let you know that I did an unboxing for this handbag. So if you're interested, you can check that out in the card that I am just putting right there. And also I'm going to put a link in the description box below. And also I made a first impression of the handbag. Again, I'm going to put the card just right there and the link in the description down below. So I highly suggest that you check those videos first before watching this, so that you really have the timeline of when I unboxed it and then what was my first impression about the handbag before using it. So there you go. Okay guys, so as I have mentioned, I am going to do a 6 month update, review and wear and tear of my Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini. But before that, I want to let you know that I did an unboxing of this handbag. So if you're interested, you can check it out. So I'm just going to put the card just right there and also the link in the description down below, so you can check it out. And I also did a first impression video of this handbag. So again, the card is just right there and the link is in the description down below. I highly suggest that you check those videos out first, so that you have an idea of the unboxing and most especially the first impression of this handbag before I used it. And then at least you'll have the timeline before watching this video. So now I am going to give you first of all a little bit of specs about this handbag. So this handbag is the Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini in the Monogram Canvas, and the current price of this handbag here in Belgium, in Europe, it's 1,700 euros, and that price is on the end of 2021, so December 2021, that's the current price. Of course, if you'll watch this video after that period of time, it's a possibility that there will be some price increase, so the price will change. As for the size, so it's 17 centimeters by 22 centimeters by 10 centimeters. And like I've mentioned, this one is in a monogram canvas. It also exists in another canvas, which is the reverse monogram. So I think for the meantime, those are the two materials that Vuitton has for this handbag. And just to let you know, you can also have the My LV World Tour, so you can personalize it with stickers and such, but what I have in here is really the classic one. And then this has a soft cowhide trim with foam backing. So at the back, it's I don't know if you can see, it's you know, it's not flat, so there's some foam inside, so it's quite nice when you carry it as a backpack. And then it has a textile lining inside and also around the zipper. And then it has, of course, as you can see in here, gold colored hardware. And then it has two removable, so I'm just going to show you, it has two removable and also adjustable shoulder straps. So just to show you removable, I'm just going to show you one if I can, of course. So there you go, and there you go. So I'm just going to remove one, but it has, you know, 4 D-rings here at the back, so it's removable, and it is also adjustable, as you can see just right there. So as for the drop for backpack or crossbody carry, the minimum drop is 51 centimeters, so that is around 20 inches, and then for the maximum drop it's 56 centimeters, so around 22 inches. Like I've mentioned, you can use it as a backpack. So it is normally tend to be used for, and you can also use it as a crossbody. So as a backpack, of course, as you can see in here, you can put the strap like so, and the other one on the other D-ring, so it will be a backpack. Or you can also do it as a crossbody. So crossbody, instead of putting the second one here, you can put it up in here, and then it will be a, just to show you, it will be, you can put it as a crossbody like that. Okay, and then it has a zip closure in front, and then there's a in the bottom in here, but mine is under here, as you can see. There you go. That is the leather scarf loop, so you can put some scarf. Normally you can put scarf there, but if you want to put other things, of course, you can put whatever you want. And then there's an outside zipped front pocket, as you can see in here, and which is very, very small. And then there's also a inside flat pocket. I'm going to show it to you later. And then in here you also have this leather handle, single handle. So that is the specs. And then now I'm just going to show you the inside. So it will be a small, fast, what's in my Palm Springs Mini. So I am actually using this one right now. So inside, what do I have? Okay, so as you can see, it's already a black textile lining. In here I have a scrunchie from Issue. So this is a Belgian local brand. So that is it. And then I have some tissue. And then what else? I have my coin purse that I think this one I got it in, I don't know anymore, but when I traveled in Asia, somewhere in Asia. And then I have in here that I put like so my Chanel card holder. And then I also have my Louis Vuitton mini pochette accessoire with everything inside, and I'm using this one as a catch-all right now. And yeah, that's it. And of course I put my camera inside, but since I'm filming right now, so, and that is the inside. So it's textile lining, and in there, I don't know if you can see, it's so dark, but there's a pocket there. See, pocket, where I have a yeah, because I brought this bag when I went to Barcelona, so I still have the hotel where I stayed, 70 Hotel, which is a nice hotel. And then that's it. Yes, that is it. And this one is still as the tag, the serial number tag, because I purchased it before March, so before the chip serial and stuff. So there you go. So that's what was inside my Palm Springs Mini. Now I'm going to head on to my 6 months review of this handbag. So first and foremost, like I have mentioned, I have always used this handbag quite daily after I purchased it because it was really very handy. And what's the funny thing is, at first I thought that I will mainly use this as a crossbody, so like that, so putting the strap on both of the upper D-rings. And I even purchased a monogram strap. So the strap looks like this. So I purchased this so that I may be able to have a thicker strap for the Palm Springs Mini. So just to show you, I put it on the upper onto the rings here, so it will looks like so. And it's also, as you can see, adjustable. So I purchased this for that, so that it will be a lot more, you know, like I've mentioned, thicker than this one, because sometimes it I was afraid that if it's too heavy and that I just have a thin strap, it might be, you know, it might dig on my shoulders and everything. But yeah, so I purchased this. So what I also tried is I used, because I have my Pochette Métis and I have it in the black leather, and since it has a lot of leather trimming in black for this handbag, it was also easy to use this one. So since it is black, I also use it like so, and I think it is a lot better than the Monogram Strap, because this one is leather, so it's a lot softer. So I have used this as well for crossbody. But afterwards, I think after doing that for a month, at the end of the day, I tend to use this as a backpack. It's a lot easier for me, especially when I fill it up. It's not that heavy, but I think it's a lot easier for me when I use this as a backpack instead of a crossbody, because when I use it as a crossbody, it's very, you know, it's very chunky. So when I do it as a crossbody, as you can see, normally it's like so. So it's very chunky on my frame, and I don't like that. So I tend to use it as a backpack, and up until now didn't got any, you know, problem with that. And it's a lot easier for me as well, so that I have two free hands when it's a backpack. But I just make sure that nothing, you know, I will not bump on something when I'm using it as a backpack. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is, this is really, I wasn't expecting it to be this great. Meaning that at first I wasn't really eyeing this. I was eyeing the other Louis Vuitton backpack, which is, I totally forgot the name, but I'm going to put a picture just right there so you can check it out. Well, you can see what handbag I was talking about. And at the end I didn't take that one because of the corners. I was afraid that it will, you know, it will wear a lot more than this one, because this one is more of a curve corners. So as you can see, it's very curvy corners, unlike the other handbag. That's why I chose this one. And at first I thought that this was very small, but to be honest, it can carry a lot of things, but you just have to be able to put them in a certain way so that everything that you want to bring, the essentials and such, can fit in. I don't have any organizer inside, because I don't want the organizer to even though I know that there's a lot of space inside, if I put an organizer inside, it will take up a little bit of space, so I don't want that. I always make sure that everything is in order when I put it in here and that nothing will spill out. Very easy to carry. I can carry it, like I mentioned, I've always carried as a backpack, and I usually tend to carry it on the single handle here. I don't know why, but it was easy for me also, especially in a crowded place. I do it like that. So yeah, other than that, it was really a big surprise for me that this handbag, I always pick it up, and especially it's in canvas when it rains, and since this is not this is let's say treated leather, so that is really the least thing that I have to think about this. Even if it rains, it's okay. The only thing though that I do is that when I enter in a place after it rains, I just, you know, wipe it with a tissue or cloth so that there won't be any water that sticks or whatsoever. So yeah, so that was my 6 months review, just to say that perfect handbag, and very versatile and very sturdy as well. Now for the wear and tear, that is the negative part. And since I have been using this daily, I've seen different wear. There aren't any tear, oofty, but there's some wear, and I've mentioned the wear to my essay, and she told me that yeah, unfortunately that those are really the wear because you use it. If you want, you can bring it to us for some repair, but it will cost you. So I was like, okay, you know what, I'll use it and then we'll see afterwards, because it's not really that big of a deal to replace it immediately. So I'm just going to show you the wear that I have seen. Of course, first and foremost, there are some hairline scratches on the gold hardware. That is inevitable, but the most, I think, negative that I can see is that, I'm just going to show you, I don't know if you will be able to see it, maybe in here, it's on the D-rings. I don't know if you will be able to see, but they are tarnishing. So as you can see there, it's starting to get really very black here and then in here. So where I think in here you can see quite well. Yeah, but it's everywhere. Yeah, the tarnish inside. Luckily for me, it's still inside and not outside. So yeah, tarnishing there. Tarnishing also on the hooks. I don't know if you can see, but they're also tarnishing on the hooks there, so it's all black. See, well, not that black, but you can see that it's tarnishing due to the wear. So what here, look. So what I do is when that happens is I just take, you know, the cloth for jewelries, I pass it through, and then it takes out the black of on those parts. And then the other wear that I have seen is in here. I don't know if you will be able to see it. Especially, it's mainly, no, it's on the 4. It's when on the rings, you can see that they are all attached on the leather, on some leather parts there. You know what? I'm going to take off the strap first because it's really annoying. Okay, so just going to show it to you up front. So they are attached on those leather stuff, and those leather trimming, I don't know if you will be able to see, but they are actually, see there? So the leather on the side, it actually already came off, because you know when it goes up and down, it takes off the leather there. So on 4 of it. So yeah, so that's also the second thing that I have seen as a wear. As for the handle, no problem for that. The corners, they are still in a good condition, no wear there. The leather here in nowhere as well, because I never put my bag on the floor, just to let you know. I have those, you know, handbag stuff that you can put on the table so that it can carry like so. Okay, so it looks like so. So this one is the one I've purchased from Barcelona. So you do it, you open it, and then this part you put the bag, and then this part you put it on the table. So I think it's really good. I always have this when I go out, so I can put my handbags hanging on the table. And then, but I just make sure that, you know, it doesn't damage the handles also. And then the last wear that I've seen, which is at first it kind of like bugged me, but afterwards I was like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. But if you look closely, I don't know if you will be able to see it, but where there's the zipper, there are some, so there's the textile lining, and then because you open and close the zipper, there's some strands there of textile that's coming out, but it's still okay. I have no damages in here around, because this is the new version of the Palm Springs Mini, because the previous version the zipper is inside, so it damages the canvas. Oh, in here, maybe you can see it in here. Can you see? Wait. Can you see that part there? You cannot see it. Wait, just a second. I'm going to show you. There. I don't. But can you see those little, you know, cotton strands? Yeah, those are the wear that I have seen in this bag. And also the last wear, so the fourth wear, is in here, the leather here. So I don't know if you can see it also, you know, it has some wear there, so it's not in here especially. I don't know if you can see it in here. Yeah, maybe. Wait, I'm going to do like that. So in there, see, it's it having some wear on the corner. So yeah, so those are the 4 wears that I have seen in this handbag. So this one, the strands on the around the zipper, in here, I don't know if it's the piping whatsoever on the leather, and also the tarnishing. But other than those 4 wears, which is normal because I'm using it, I have been using this quite often. It's so normal. So sometimes if I give my handbag a bit of a rest and I change into another handbag. But other than that, to be honest, this is really one of my favorite handbags, luxury handbags that I have purchased. Very versatile, very handy, sturdy, and easy to use, and it can carry quite a lot of things. And then you can use it, well, I have been using it for 4 seasons, almost 4 seasons now, and to be honest, really satisfied and happy to have been able to get this one. So there you go. So that was quite a long review, and it was only for 6 months. Who knows how it will be for 1 year. So I hope that you have enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I hope it also helped those of you who are debating if you will buy this handbag or not, especially For those of you who are wondering how it will be wear and tear after 6 months, 1 year, or whatsoever. So I hope it helped some of you guys out there was wondering about that. And if you have any comments or suggestions or feedbacks, don't hesitate to put them in the comment section down below. I'll be happy to read them all, and if there are some questions, I'll be happy to answer them. And for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. That way you can get notified every time I upload, let's say, an unboxing video or a first impression video, or just like this, a 6 months review. I will also do a 1 year review of some of my SLGs also, so check those videos out, and some daily chat too. So yeah, and other than that, I hope that all of you are doing well, and I hope to see you all in the next video. So until then, take care as always, and see you soon. Bye.